have a problem. I'm sure sometimes you have the same problem. You can relate. Sometimes I just don't know what to have for dinner. Subscribe to this channel. Get 2 free recipes every week. And you know what? Today's recipe is all about what to eat for dinner when you don't know what to eat for dinner. That's right, coconut bread for dinner. How wonderful is that? That's terrific. Let's get cooking. Okay, so I love this recipe because it's very quick. It's quick bread, right? It's very quick, very easy. It's the muffin method of making a quick bread. In other words, you take the wet ingredients here and the dry ingredients here and you mix them together, and that's it. You got the batter and you bake it and you're done. It's really quite simple. That's why I love this recipe. It's simple, it's easy, it's delicious. Subscribe to this channel and get plenty more just like it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the wet ingredients I'm going to make right in this food processor. And that is, start with 1 can of chickpeas. That's right, 1 can of chickpeas. I told you this is going to be for dinner, so we have to punch as much nutrition in here as possible. So I'm using a can of chickpeas. It's been rinsed, it's been drained. It's going in the food processor. Then I need some lemon. I need lemon 2 ways. I need the skin. Okay, so I'm going to grate it. It's called the Zest. I have here a microplane which grates the zest very small. Perfect. So I need 1 lemon. Hey, wash it. Just water, wash it, and dry it. Because we're going to eat the outside of this lemon. And we're going to take this lemon, we cut it in half, we stick a fork in it, and squeeze it over a little bowl, or this is a ramekin. Squeeze it with the fork, move the fork around, that'll get all the juice out. And we're going to use about a tablespoon of lemon juice, fresh squeezed. Okay, I'm going to use 1 egg in this recipe. I like to use the egg. It gives me a better finished product than using egg substitute. If you don't want to use egg, you can use 1 tablespoon chia seed and it mixed in 3 tablespoons of water. Let the chia seed bloom in the water and then throw it in instead of using the egg. I like the egg. 1 egg. Okay. Then I want to puree this. Now, the last of the wet ingredients is going to be a 1.5 cups of coconut milk. Coconut milk I'm using today is Goya. That's fine, good brand, and it's just coconut milk. It's not reduced fat or anything like that. It's regular coconut milk, full fat. I'm not adding butter or any kind of fat to this recipe. So if there's a little fat in the coconut milk, that's a good thing. Okay, so that's my wet ingredients. Move that aside for right now. And now I have my dry ingredients put in here. 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour. I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of grated coconut. And the coconut I'm using, hey, it happens to come from Trader Joe's. Comes from Trader Joe's, that's okay, but the coconut I'm using is unsweetened. Make sure it's unsweetened. I don't want to add any sugar to this. I have a mixture here of 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon salt. Hey, you gotta have salt. That's what gives it some flavor. And finally, I have organic coconut palm sugar. This comes from coconut. It's fantastic. It's a brown sugar, unrefined, and it kind of tastes like caramel, like that cooked sugar. Really good flavor, and it's not overly sweet, and it does have some healthy properties to it. This is what it looks like. It's actually a brown sugar. So brown sugar, and it's very, very flavorful and not overly sweet. And I'm going to add 3/4. I'm adding 3/4 of a cup. And this is my dry ingredients. Okay, just give them a quick mix together, like that. I have my wet ingredients right here. I mix it into my dry ingredients. Right, I'm going to fold this together. Right, there you go. Okay, I'm just folding this together. I don't want to over-mix it. That's why I want to fold it together. I don't want to make it, if you over-mix it, it gets a little tough. So I don't want to make it too tough. So I'm just folding it together nice. This is how you do it. You scrape the bottom and turn it over. Scrape the bottom and turn it over. I have a 9-inch bread pan, and I'm going to give it a good spray, especially in the corners. Hey, don't forget to spray the corners. That's where it'll stick. This recipe makes one nice 8-inch loaf. Beautiful. Hey, always remember to preheat your oven. That's very important. $350 degrees. It's going to take about 50 minutes. Then we're going to check it. It may need an extra 10 minutes. It may not. I'll see you in an hour. Wow, the house smells terrific. Combination of toasted coconut and caramel. Woo! I even woke my wife up with the smell. She came downstairs. She goes, "What's going on here? It smells terrific." Hey, that's wonderful. I'm going to take it out of the oven now. Beautiful. Springy. Nice. You can insert a toothpick to check it. Don't have to. It's perfect. I love this. Love the smell. Hey, I'm back from Costco. I spent a couple hours over there. Meanwhile, this bread is nice and cooled down. Wow, that smells terrific. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my bread knife. I'm going to slice this about 1-inch slices. The trick is don't push down the knife. Let the knife do the work. You get a better slice. Check that out. You see that coconut in there? Ooh, that's delicious. I'm not done just yet. I'm going to wrap these up individually. Just like that. Hey, I'm going to freeze them because they're really moist and they freeze really well. There, I got this vegan butter. Fantastic. I start to melt it in the pan. When it's about halfway melted, I put the bread down, get some butter on one side, I melt it the rest of the way, and then put the bread down just like that. You gotta have one of these weights. It really does a good job with this. Carefully. Put it right down on top like that. Hey, check this out. That's fantastic. Smells delicious. Nice and toasted. You think this is wonderful? Check out my cornbread. Ooh, toasted corn. Smells wonderful. Check it out. It's a different video. I'll see you there.